I'm Michael Bain and welcome to Triggered. Coming to you this week from beautiful Woodville, Alabama. You've got mountains, you've got lakes. It is really one of the most beautiful parts of the country. We're here for the 2024 Rimfire Challenge Shooting Association World Championships. Now the reason I'm here is not to shoot the match, but because, say 20 years ago, myself, Ken Jorgensen, Nelson Diamond, Tim Norris created something we call the Rimfire Challenge. It was a sport to help bring people into the sports. And I wanted to come out today to see how our baby has grown up. And luckily, the kid's doing great. Let's take a look. The sport is designed to be simple. Did you see what I do there? That's Alabama. That's a lot of Alabama out there, I'll tell you that. Bang, bang, bang. Why did not I shoot the one on the red stand in sequence? Because red indicates that it's a stop plate. That means the time stop. So if I went bang, 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 red, whoops. Let's try that again one more time here.
Ready.
Ready.
Stand by. 3, 4, 1.
You get to do this 5 times. And basically when you have your worst run, you get to throw that run out. The key here more than anything else, this is a secret, write this down. You've got to go a lot faster than me. Pete, when I worked with the National Shooting Sports Foundation, one of the things we talked about a lot was the concept of barrier to entry.
It's a struggle. You know, we try to target, getting all ages of people involved in the shooting sports with us. And then, but when you go into family, it could become a little bit pricey, right?
It can.
So now, some of the manufacturers, Ruger has a very nice price point on their rifle and their pistol, so they can come in there and they can try this at a fairly low cost to get involved and get the family involved in there. So you need a rifle, a pistol, and 10 magazines total, 5 for each platform. And you can get in there for a relatively low cost. Low cost is what today? Probably under $1,000.
You see a lot of really young kids who are comfortable with the firearm, are comfortable with their parents, which is often not the case. I think shooting builds character. I've thought that since I was a kid, and they put the gun in my hand.
I've been running matches since 1971 in some level. I've watched a variety of kids. I will tell you that for the most part, the best citizens are the kids. I find that a lot of times academically, they're the better students out there in the world. They have more responsibility because, as you know, we drill safety, safety, safety. And if you watch these kids, they got the fundamentals nailed. Thank
you for taking care of my baby. It had some rough years, but you've done a wonderful job with the kid.
Well, I appreciate the opportunity to be entrusted with the legacy that you started, and we're very, very key in that. And I'm in awe that you are allowing me to do that.
You do wonderful work.
Well, we're trying, and we have a good team here building this thing, and it's going to get bigger and better.
Many people think buying a suppressor is too complicated. Silencer Central makes it easy. Enhance your experience and focus on the sound of success. Silencer Central helps you select the right suppressor, sets up a free trust, handles all your paperwork, and then delivers right to your front door. Simple, secure, silence. Learn more at silencercentral.com.
We're here with Adam Renault, who was, am I correct, in the 2023 World Champion?
Yes, I won rimfire pistol irons and optics.
That's just incredible. I'm Michael Bain. I invented the sport.
I'm mighty fond of it.
It's great to see, like watching you shoot. I just watched you go through a stage that I thought was breathtaking. I thought on my best day, which is really in the past, I could never shoot that well. What brought you to the Rimfire Challenge?
So I started getting into more action shooting sports. I used to shoot Olympic-style air rifles in high school. A lot of those high school programs, I think, will get a lot of people into shooting further into their adulthood as well. I was actually very anti-gun before I got into some of those programs. And then I got in because I met all the people out here. When I wanted to get back into shooting, I was like, well, I don't really want to do the slow stuff anymore. So I got back into some action, and I met everybody else out here, and I fell in love with the community we have here. That's what's kept me around, definitely, is keeping back every time, because it's just all my friends are in one spot from all over the country, and I got good experiences. I could match to every medal I've had.
Thank you.
Bye. 192.
I like that stage.
You like this one once you get down the bottom.
Let's do that one again.
Mackenzie, you just had what amounted to a spectacular stage there.
Thank you.
It was like watching a really small green robot shoot. How long have you been doing this?
I've been shooting competitively since I was 13. So 7 years, because I'm 20.
7 years.
Yep, 7 years.
Wow. What brought you to the sport?
So my dad started Steel Challenge, and he did 2 or 3 matches. Came to me, said, Ken, you need to try this. And safe to say, I shot once and I was hooked. And then we met Tim, who is our club VP, and he started Rimfire Challenge. And safe to say, we love it, because now we're at Worlds.
Now, you solidly beat your dad here, right?
Oh yeah.
Not just a little beating.
Like a whole second kind of beating.
When you beat him the first time, what did you think?
Oh, I mean here or in general? Because it took me like 2.5 years to beat him. He promised me a steak dinner the first time I beat him. So I haven't beat him at Rimfire Challenge in about a year. So I'm fingers crossed that this weekend is the time.
Okay.
You know the RIA 5.0 packs radically new innovations, but we didn't stop there. Introducing the RIA 5.0E. The E stands for enhanced, as in new optics cuts and plates. The updated barrel is crafted with improved materials and slide geometry. The look and feel is also enhanced. Plus, new lightning cuts show off the updated match-grade barrel. Experience the enhanced RIA 5.0E today.
Okay, first, just to be clear, he beat you solidly. I take it that's not the first time?
Every time. Every time.
So great. How long have you been shooting?
This is my 3rd year.
Wow. And how old are you?
11.
That's great. So you got him started young, and now he's giving you pointers.
No, I can tell him how to do it, I just can't do it.
What attracts both of you to Rimfire Challenge?
It's a shooting sport. It's the camaraderie between everybody.
The people in it that they won't steal anything, and they're just polite.
And I'm glad, because my guns are just lying back there. Somebody can just, but they won't.
Like you don't see that in most other sports. You don't leave stuff play around here. You can leave whatever you want.
Where are you guys from?
Tomahawk, Wisconsin.
Wow, so you've come a long way for this match. How long did you practice for it?
3 years.
Yeah.
Oh, 4 years? You look great. You're shooting together. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Especially to you.
Thank you.
You know that Hunter's HD Gold is a sponsor. You know that I've said these are the best shooting glasses I have ever used, and I have used all of them. And you know that Brian Conley is a friend. But what you might not know is this is what Brian Conley takes to matches. And the reason he does that is
to support the shooting sports. I want to become a part of the shooting sports than always just taken from it. I want to be able to give back. So as you see, all these guns are all my personal guns. They're not for sale. So when somebody has a gun breaking competition, they can come say, hey, do you have an open gun? Yes, I've got an open gun. You can go use it, finish the match. I need a limited gun, carry optics gun, and 22s, rimfire, everything. And I got PCCs, rifles, and shotguns and over here. So yes, everything.
He does have everything in here. He has batteries.
Yes.
Every conceivable red dot sight. In fact, I had to use some of his batteries here. But I think that's great. I mean, it's one of the reasons that I like a lot of our sponsors on Trigger is because they're involved in what we do. Part of the gun culture, part of the shooting sports, and that is of critical importance if the shooting sports are going to continue to grow. Besides, you know, I could probably move into here. This would work out really well for me.
Well, the best thing is we know this is a safe area based on all the rules of USPSA, Steel Challenge, Rimfire Challenge. People come in here working their guns. Like you said about the batteries, I give those away. If somebody's optic goes out, just come get a free battery. Don't stress out, be in the match. This is our custom shop here. So this is a lot of stuff that you won't find on the website. And you're right, he's got a pair of Pit Vipers with Hunter's HD Ruby.
Do you think this works for me? It's my color. I'm a fall. Stay with us because we've got lots more 22 action when Triggered returns. This week's Triggered is brought to you by Rossi. The legend continues. Stoger. Everyday Tough. Hunter's HD Gold. They change so you don't have to. MTM Case Guard. Quality shooting sports accessories. And Ed Brown, the best money can buy for over 50 years.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Stand by.
There is one absolute iron truth in all of shooting. And it doesn't matter whether you're carrying a gun for self-defense, or you're carrying a hunting rifle, or you're doing competition, pistol, handgun, rifle, doesn't make any difference. The iron law is that the only way to get better is to pull the trigger. One of the greatest things about competition, especially competition here with 22s, is you're going to pull the trigger a lot until finally, if you're lucky, at least in my case, you get it right. I'm Michael Bain. This is Triggered. You can find us on michaelbain.tv, where we're always free. You can find us on Rumble, YouTube, X, almost everywhere. And we will see you next week.